A retired special ops soldier was getting cash when he suddenly noticed something weird about the woman ahead of him.
Sorry, I have to make another withdrawal.
So he leaned forward to get a better look. The woman's hands were shaking like crazy, and there were blood stains all over them. When he spotted the van parked at the corner, Jack instantly knew what was up.
Stay here.
Another withdrawal.
Van to my left. That yours?
Yes.
Just for clarity, you've been carjacked, right? Gun? Stay here. This won't take long.
Jack turned and walked straight toward the car. The robber was still complaining that the woman was taking forever to get the money. He had no clue a big guy was already eyeing him down, ready to kick his ass.
Hi. Want to see your mom?
Sorry.
Handling that, Jack told the woman to go report it to the bank and hand over the clip to the cops. Then he just stepped over the robber and walked away like nothing happened. Next, he went back to the ATM to get his cash. But when he left with his receipt, 2 numbers on it suddenly caught his eye. He rushed to borrow a phone from the laundromat across the street and immediately called his old war buddy Negli. Those numbers on the receipt meant something way deeper. Turns out it was a distress signal from the 110 Special Investigation Unit that Jack used to lead. Negli told him with a heavy face that their old buddy Franz had been murdered. He told Jack to grab a plane ticket to New York ASAP. Jack didn't waste a second. He flew to New York and met up with Negli right away. After retiring, Negli became a private investigator, so he'd already dug up some clues. About a week ago, Franz left home and disappeared. The cops finally found his body in some woods. Someone had thrown him out of a helicopter, and Negli also mentioned that Franz had texted her a few times before he disappeared. He wanted info about some case he was investigating, but Negli was swamped with work and didn't reply. By the time she tried to reach out, Franz was already a cold corpse. Jack decided to investigate himself and get revenge for his dead buddy. But as they walked out of the restaurant, 2 guys started tailing them at the same time. One was a tough-looking bald guy who circled a name on paper. The other was a cold-faced guy with a scar. Nobody knew who these 2 were yet. Jack wanted to contact other war buddies for backup, but weirdly, none of them picked up. Jack had no choice but to leave voicemails. Negli had a bad feeling. Were the other members of their 110 Special Investigation Unit in danger too? They first went to Franz's house. His wife told them that after retiring, her husband also became a private investigator. He worked for high-end Wall Street clients, but he never brought work home, so she had no idea what case he was investigating lately, though his office might have some clues. After getting the office keys and address, Jack was about to get in the car when he noticed a black sedan behind them. He'd seen the same car outside the restaurant. Negli told him not to overthink it. There were tons of the same model cars all over New York streets. Meanwhile, the other stalker, Scarface, had tracked down the hotel where Negli and Jack were staying. He immediately reported this to his boss. Soon, Jack arrived at Franz's consulting company, but when they opened the door, the office was totally trashed. Someone had clearly ransacked the place. Looks like Franz had something they wanted, but whatever they were looking for must have been tiny, or they wouldn't have searched so thoroughly. Jack stared at that photo of the 110 Special Investigation Unit for a long time. It was the only group photo the team ever took.